There are no automatic step-parent custody rights in Oklahoma. A step-parent may love the child, help raise the child, provide financial support, attend school events, handle daily care, and act like a parent inside the home. But that does not always make the step-parent a legal parent. In Oklahoma custody cases, legal parents generally have superior rights to make decisions about their children, unless a court finds a legal reason to limit those rights. A step-parent is not automatically a legal parent. Marriage to a child's parent does not automatically give the step-parent the same rights as a biological or adoptive parent. A step-parent usually cannot make major legal decisions for the child unless the legal parent authorizes it or a court order grants authority. This may affect school decisions, medical decisions, custody rights, visitation rights, and access to records. During the marriage, many step-parents help with daily parenting. They may drive the child to school, help with homework, attend activities, and care for the child when the biological parent is working. Those responsibilities may be important, but they do not automatically create court-enforceable custody rights after divorce or separation. Legal parents have strong constitutional rights. Oklahoma courts must respect a legal parent's fundamental right to the care, custody, and control of the child. This means a court will not usually take custody away from a fit parent simply because a step-parent also has a strong relationship with the child or may be a good caregiver. If a legal parent is fit and objects to a step-parent having custody or visitation, the step-parent faces a difficult legal burden. The court must consider the parent's rights along with the child's welfare and any legal basis for third-party involvement. When a step-parent may seek custody, a step-parent may have a stronger argument for custody when the step-parent has acted as a parent for a significant period of time and the legal parent is unavailable, unfit, deceased, absent, incarcerated, abusing drugs, neglecting the child, or otherwise unable to provide proper care. A step-parent may also have a stronger argument when the child has lived with the step-parent for a long time. The step-parent has provided daily care. The child views the step-parent as a parent, and removing the step-parent from the child's life would cause serious harm. These cases are fact-specific and are often difficult. In loco parentis, the phrase in loco parentis means in the place of a parent. In family law, it may refer to someone who has taken on a parental role, even though that person is not the biological or adoptive parent. A step-parent may argue that they stood in loco parentis to the child if they lived with the child, provided care, made parental decisions, and held the child out as part of the family. In loco parentis does not automatically guarantee custody or visitation. It may help establish why the step-parent has a meaningful relationship with the child and why the court should consider the request. The court still must evaluate the legal parent's rights, the child's best interests, and the specific facts. Step-parent visitation. A step-parent may sometimes seek visitation rather than custody. Visitation may be appropriate when the child has a strong bond with the step-parent, and continued contact would benefit the child. However, visitation is also limited by the rights of the legal parents. If the legal parent agrees to step-parent visitation, the issue may be easier to resolve. If the legal parent objects, the step-parent may need to show more than affection or past involvement. The court will closely review whether there is a legal basis to order visitation over the parent's objection. Adoption creates full legal parent rights. Step-parent adoption is the clearest way for a step-parent to become a legal parent. If a step-parent adopts the child, the step-parent becomes a legal parent with parental rights and responsibilities. This may allow the step-parent to seek custody or visitation like any other parent if the marriage later ends. Step-parent adoption usually requires consent from the other legal parent, unless that parent's rights have been terminated or consent is not required under Oklahoma law. Adoption is a major legal step and should be carefully reviewed before filing. Guardianship may be an option. In some situations, a step-parent may seek guardianship rather than custody through a divorce case. Guardianship may be appropriate when both legal parents are unable to care for the child or when a child needs a stable adult to make decisions. Guardianship does not necessarily terminate parental rights. It may give the guardian authority to care for the child, make decisions, and provide stability while the guardianship remains in place. Whether guardianship is appropriate depends on the child's needs and the parent's circumstances. Custody disputes after divorce. When a step-parent divorces the child's legal parent, the step-parent may want continued involvement in the child's life. This can be emotionally difficult, especially if the step-parent raised the child for years. However, the divorce between the adults does not automatically create custody rights between the step-parent and child. If the step-parent has not adopted the child, the court must determine whether the step-parent has standing and whether any relief is legally available. The longer and deeper the parental relationship, the more carefully the court may need to review the facts, but legal parent rights remain a major issue. Evidence that may matter. A step-parent seeking custody or visitation should gather evidence showing the nature of the relationship with the child. Important evidence may include school records, medical involvement, photographs, messages, calendars, financial support, witness statements, daily care history, proof that the child lived with the step-parent, and evidence that the step-parent handled parental responsibilities. The court may also consider the child's age, emotional bond, stability, safety, school situation, sibling relationships, the wishes of the legal parents, and whether continued contact serves the child's best interests. If you are a step-parent seeking custody or visitation in Oklahoma, speak with an experienced family law attorney.